Hey there, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to be installing the Desloc C100 Plus. It's the Wi-Fi version. It even works with Alexa. You can say, Alexa, unlock the front door, or Alexa, unlock whatever you decide to name the door. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's install the Wi-Fi version of the Desloc C100 Plus. Special thanks to Daisy from Desloc for sending this to us. We've got a Desloc everywhere around the house. Now we've got one on the front door, on the side door, on the shed, and in the basement. So come, let's get started. We'll show you how to install this thing in less than 15 minutes. Come. Great, so this is the door we're going to be installing it on. Really nice, solid door, just the right door. You want to make sure that you lock it, the screen door, so that it stays open so it doesn't close up on you. Give you a closer look. It's a universal fit that should work right for everyone. As you can see, we're going to remove this deadbolt here. Knowing that, moving forward, let's get started. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver or whatever screws are on your door that are required to be taken off. Here, make sure you have the right size. Smith, come install it for you. Okay, and now we're going to remove these screws on the other end. These are a little bit longer. You're going to take your lock, if it's attached, it doesn't slide off, push the lock back in and then slide that out, and do the same thing for the other side. Okay, and for the other side you do the same thing, pull that out. Okay, now we have two pieces right here. Keep them in case it doesn't fit, but it should. Now we should be able to pull out the deadbolt. See that? And this one's not using the extended, which is fine, and that side is up. As easy as 1, 2, 3. And now, voila. You should have a door that looks like this. Desloc C100 Plus should come with everything that's included in the box. It's the Wi-Fi version, so it will work with Alexa and other smart devices. Let's see what's inside. By default, a little template in case you need to customize the experience for an exclusive door, the manual, and then of course right in here is the bolting experience for all the screws and bolts. As you can see, it comes with 2 keys. Everything is labeled, mounting plate screws, so you can follow along with the directions. It also comes with the deadbolt. Depending on your door, you could use the extended. You can extend it. We'll show you how to do that in a second. The additional screws necessary and some extra parts. Spare part, which includes a couple. Put that in the box. You have your interior lock screws, okay? And then you have your deadbolt strike plate screws. Everything is labeled, and if you follow along, you'll be able to install this in no time. And inside is the main unit. You can get rid of that. And as you can see, this is the experience right here. Similar to the one we have in the basement, except this one is digital. Here's the keypad. If you let it die and it runs out of power, you can emergency power it from your phone, plug in a USB-C cable, and it will provide the necessary power so you can get back in, reprogram it, or do whatever you need to do so that you can exchange the batteries whenever you are ready, which would go right in here. And pull that out. See, you plug that in from there, and the batteries go right in there. The batteries will do last. This way the unit doesn't try to self-correct or initiate a self-start. This is everything you have here. And again, for this part of the experience, what you could do is, depending on your door, right, you can extend this out by turning it, see, and it gets a little bit longer. So if you have a door that's a little bit thicker, don't worry about it, they got you covered. In our case, that's our door, standard. So, knowing that and moving forward, let's install this thing. Now we're ready to install the deadbolt. And as you can see, if your door is wider, just turn it so that it's longer and extended, and make sure, for us it's going to be shorter since we have a standard door, but make sure that the up is up when you put it in like this and line it up flush with your previous experience. If it doesn't fit, you can shape it down yourself or hire a locksmith to do it for you. But as you can see, by default, the Desloc experience is designed to fit all doors. Okay, knowing that and moving forward, now that we put that in, what we're going to do is next grab your keypad, okay, and you're going to put the keypad in. See those holes right there? You're going to put them in, and then make sure the connector it fits through underneath, and then now we're going to line it up so that it fits, and voila, you can pretty much let go. Make sure it's aligned. See how it's aligned? Look at that, it fits perfectly. And now what we're going to do is look on the other side. You could let go if it holds, which is great. And now we're just going to install the rest of the experience. But before we install the main unit, as you can see, what we'll have to do is pull this out. That's where the screws will go in the end when this plate goes on. Okay. And then now what you could do is fit the cable right through on this end and underneath. See that? The wire goes through. In case you can't see, we'll show you from this side. See, the wire feeds through right here, and then that goes like that. And then what you're going to do is, these are the mounting plate screws. So you're going to grab that. There should be two. So what you'll do is you'll put one in there, make sure they line up with the holes. You could pull it out a little bit just to see in that little crack, make sure it goes in the right place. Once you get one in, you should be able to get the other one in seamlessly. And you can peek through the hole or shine a light through it so that you can make sure it goes where it needs to. And then just screw it in. Make sure it's snug. You don't want to strip it. Voila. Remember, you might want to make it a little bit more snug. Now we can install the main power unit. And as you can see, the screws are here. The holes are 1, 2, and 3. So what you want to do is connect this first. It should snap right in. So it's a little hole, only one way it goes in. Just be careful that you put it in correctly. And voila, that should look like that. And now we can feed the extra cable into the hole of the door, or let some of it go into here, right? And then now a universal snug fit. Voila. Kind of neat, huh? Now we'll just put the screws in. Now we'll just take the 3 screws, seat the first one in, probably the bottom one. Pretty snug. Then we have 2. Make it snug, don't strip it. And 3, voila. Now you can take your AA batteries and put them in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do not use rechargeables. See, look at that. Experience works really well. So now you should see a screen that looks like that, and we'll help you guys get it set up in the next part. There you go. It comes with 2 keys. Look at that. I want to make sure it works before we start the wireless programming experience. There we go, right here. Should work. Voila, nice, smooth and seamless. Door is locked. And then now, to unlock it. Voila. All right, now for the wireless experience so that we can designate the lock and add the secret codes or keys to those that we want to have a designated experience. So what we're gonna do is download the Desloc app. Hopefully you have it installed. And as you can see for us, we have 2, but the third one downstairs is not wireless, okay? That's the beauty of having the wireless experience. So we're gonna click, make sure you activate the lock, just wake it up. After we wake it up, we should be able to set add. We're gonna hit confirm that we have done all that correctly. And I see it can recognize the C100 Plus. There it is, connecting with C100 Plus. And now, just wait a little bit, look at that. Kind of neat, huh? It's detecting which way it should calibrate the lock to open and close. See, and now the lock is added. This part's a little bit more complex because we have to set your passcode, which you have to be 6 to 8 digits, okay? And in our case, we're not gonna show the passcode. And there we go. Knowing that, moving forward, we'll select done. And we're going to connect it to our Wi-Fi. Make sure you have Wi-Fi if you got this version. If not, you can exchange it for one that's not Wi-Fi. But in this case, this is the Wi-Fi version. Okay, great. Now that I put my Wi-Fi password in, it'll connect. See, only supports 2.4 gigahertz. If you see right there, Wi-Fi connections. So make sure your router supports 2.4 gigahertz. If not, you can reprogram it. But most routers today, whether it's Verizon or T-Mobile, the routers have duplicate experiences, one for 2.5 and one for the 5 gigahertz. Knowing that moving forward, you saw the door just locked. We can override that in a second so that it could be 60 seconds, 30 seconds, or however many seconds needed, or no, we have them set to 0, which will enhance the battery life. But in this case, this one will probably be set to auto lock after 120 seconds. There we go. Assign access. We can assign access to, let's say I'm the owner. And then I can create a passcode or add a passcode. I will add a passcode as the owner. So there's my passcode, no need to show it. And then I'll select done. See, the owner passcode has 2, and most likely it's the first one we just put in, and then we have a second one that we put in. So, you know, and then we can designate users accordingly just by adding users, and see, add access. We will do that later for the kids. Then go back, and as you can see, we have the C100 Plus. It's locked, and if we hold down the button, we can unlock it with our phone. Wait for it. In case you want to see it in real time, it's unlocked. You're like, oh no, I forgot to lock the door. Well, we just... See? Well, it's going to do it automatically, but we'll override that. So we'll press the unlock to hold it. See? And there we go. Locked successfully. And now we can hold it down and unlock it. Voila. So now I'm just going to show you how to override that so it's not doing it every second. We can see how it's doing that. We don't want that. We're going to click on experience now. We'll update it later, but I'd highly recommend updating the firmware. So we're just going to go back, go into settings, and we have passage mode. Okay, passage mode will turn off the experience that we just saw at auto locking and locking. Depending on if the door is high traffic, put it in passage mode, and the batteries won't die out so quickly. In this case, we're just going to turn passage mode off because I kind of want this door to auto lock. You see, 5 seconds. That's why it was so fast. So we'll just go here, put it on 120 seconds, and after 120 seconds, the door will automatically lock. Again, you decide. We have it set again to auto lock, 120 seconds. Passage mode, which means that you have to lock it manually. And if you're not crazy about banging batteries, just turn that on and leave it on passage. But again, mine's going to be off. And then knowing that and moving forward, now if we go to the lock, we can slide to unlock. Voila. And we should be able to slide to lock. And it shouldn't take longer than 120 seconds to put on the deadbolt screws, which we did not do. So knowing that and moving forward, let's unlock the door and see if we can put on these things before the door locks. Just put these on. Look at that, before the lock decided to close on its own. Just don't strip it. It looks like that hole might need some wood fill because as you can see, it just keeps turning and turning. That one is pretty solid, but this one might need a little more fill in it. And last but least, which goes on like that. And we managed to do it before the 120 seconds were up. Kind of neat, huh? And there we have it. Now we can peel off this. Voila, and you are good to go. It should work. Voila. Passcode works and door is open. If your battery dies, as you can see, there's no power. You'll take a USB-C cord, this connection right here, you have to have that. And the other end can go onto your phone or power bank. So in this case, we're gonna connect it to the phone, no app needed. What it'll do is it'll provide the necessary power, see? And so that we can get back in. So you type in your passcode, it's successful. Voila, and we're back in the house. You could always keep one of these cords in your hide key, but as you can see, when you're done, what you probably want to do is, we need power. So someone took the battery out. I wonder who. Business as usual. Voila. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Kind of neat, huh? We got the whole house secure with the Desloc experience that works just right for you. Just remember, this is the Wi-Fi version for the C100 Plus, and it also works with Alexa. You could say something like, "Hey Alexa, unlock the main entrance." We didn't ask for music. Right. So that is a glitch with Alexa. "Hey Alexa, unlock the main entrance." Main door, she said.
What's your voice code for main entrance?
1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of neat, huh? Now to lock it, you could just say, "Hey Alexa, lock the main entrance."
Locking. Hang on.
And as you can see, it's integrated with the Desloc app, because you get notifications of what's happening, who the designated person was that unlocked it, which was me. But if you want to add your kids, family members, or friends, they too will have a similar experience, if not better. And just remember, we've got the front door covered, the main entrance covered, the shed, and the studio downstairs, creating an experience that works just right for you, that's universal, that gives everyone full access, or only designated folks that access that you want or don't want them to have, like maybe the landscaper, the plumber, or Amazon that's coming to deliver something that's important that you want them to have access to, so you can have it there when you get home, or if you don't, you'll probably have to wind up driving to the depot. And that's pretty much it. I hope that this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.